Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about wedding vows. Now, if you have been on the internet these past few, I think it's like been more than weeks now. I feel like it's been going on forever. Every couple weeks there are some new wedding vows that are frankly horrifying. Listen, I'm not a particular traditionalist at all. In fact, I proposed to my husband, so I really don't think I'm traditional in a lot of ways. So I think it's really telling that there's an ambulance coming right now. The alarm is ringing inside my head as well. Thank you. So as I was saying, I don't really think I'm a traditionalist by any means. I do think that there are some core things in marriages that do need to stay intact or else marriage isn't marriage anymore. One of those things is having meaningful vows. Now, if you at your wedding decide that you and your partner want to do silly vows, go for it. I'd say the important thing though is that you should both decide that. Do you see where we're going here? We're going to Embarrassment Central. We are going to Cringetopia. It is gonna be painful. And I've had to watch this multiple times, so I truly am dead inside by now. So when I think of wedding vows, I think of something more along these lines.
7.5 minutes if I don't cry. And if I do cry, it could be anything, I don't know. First and foremost, thank you all so much for being here today. A special thanks to those of you who have had to travel far to attend. We had to pick between having the celebration here in California or in England. And we are very aware that many of you have had to spend a lot of money traveling hundreds, even thousands of miles to be here. And it really means a lot. To the slight majority of you who haven't had to spend a lot of money getting here today, don't be afraid to keep those savings in mind when making a donation to our honeymoon fund. We wouldn't hold it against you, that's all I'm saying. I have joked with Sohi for months that it would be cute for me to learn. He's back. He's back. Good. There are other doors, but we'll go with that one. That it would be cute for me to learn a few words in Korean to sprinkle into my speech. But I looked at the Korean alphabet and I realized it wasn't going to be the easy task that I had hoped. So please forgive me for how much I will butcher this. 소희 씨 가족분들께 제가 정령을 표하기 위해서 한국어 수업을 몰래 들고 이제 드디어 한국어를 할 수 있게 되었습니다. 처음에 소희 씨와 연애를 시작했을 때 소희 씨가 한국 문화에서는 외국인을 사귀는 것을 안 좋게 볼 수 있다고 말해 주었습니다. 그래서 여러분들을 만나기 전에 저를 받아들이시지 않으실까봐 정말 무서웠습니다. 그러나 제가 틀렸습니다. 여러분은 저를 따뜻한 마음으로 맞아주셨습니다. 여러분 덕분에 저희가 지금 여기까지 올 수 있었습니다. 저를 새로운 가족의 일원으로 맞아주셔서 감사하고 평생 그 누구보다 소희를 사랑하고 아껴줄 것을 여러분 앞에서 약속드립니다. 감사합니다.
So this was sweet, this was heartfelt. He surprised her by learning her mother tongue. He honored her by doing that. He was thoughtful. It was nice, okay? It was something that took effort, took time, and he did that, and it's genuine, it's honest, right? Because it's not just saying random shit. He put in so much hard work. And the reason that that's nice is not just because of everything I just listed, but it's also that, let's remember, anniversaries exist. So every single year of your marriage that passes, you're going to think, ah yes, a year ago today, we got married and he did this wonderful thing for me, okay? Now keep that in mind for what we are about to witness. So I came across this thanks to my best friend who sent it to me, and I'd seen it, but I had removed it from my memory. That was probably for the best. So I saw this clip circulating.
I promise to smack ass every chance I get. That's all I got. Is that it? Come on, Cody. Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going with.
Cool.
We've made it this long.
I have a thing, and it's a particular thing for me. It might be different for other people. Sex jokes, vulgar jokes, anything that is of bad taste, for me, has no place at weddings. Like, at a sex joke during a wedding, first of all, do you really want to be doing that in front of your parents and their parents? Do you want to be doing that in front of the children, grandparents, relatives? Like, is that... I feel uncomfortable just thinking about that. I actually just got goosebumps thinking about that, how uncomfortable that all is. Aside from everyone else who's there, I return to my prior point. This is going to be something your partner remembers for the rest of their lives, and you are going to celebrate an anniversary every year if you celebrate anniversaries, and they're going to remember this very moment. So this is the clip that I saw, right? So this is obviously just a tiny bit of the vows. I was, in my hearts of hearts, hoping, okay, maybe they both agreed to do silly vows, okay? That was way too optimistic of me, and that's the last time I'm gonna be optimistic because it's not panning out all that well, to be honest. So I found the full thing, and when you see the full thing, let's just watch it together.
Kevin, 10th life insurance. But when I say I wouldn't be more proud in the man, dad, and partner you are today, I mean it, and I have fallen in love with you over and over again. But you have been there through my heartbreaks as a best friend, and you saw how broken I was. You showed me that not every piece has to be in place to create something special. That love can exist in the most imperfect, lost, and broken people. I promise to always be true to you, to support you, to frustrate you, and challenge you, to hold you accountable, and to share with you the most beautiful moments of my life.
I'd hate to have to follow that. Anywho, Cody?
I promise to smack that ass every chance I get. That's all I got.
This is either going to be the most beautiful couple ever, or we're all going out in the same bolt of lightning. Either way, Cody, please proceed.
She's the brains of the operation, so...
Okay.
Well, where's the other one?
Apparently you don't put that on here.
Cody,
It's on the wrong hand.
yeah, so that's the right. Yeah, so let's try that again.
Back here.
And maybe say something. Maybe say words. You say words now.
I love you. Promise to frustrate you all the time.
Promise to frustrate you all the time. Good.
Promise I'm not going to listen to you. I mean, I will listen. I got that backwards, didn't I?
Is that it? Come on, Cody. Are you sure?
I didn't write nothing down.
That's what you're going out with?
That's what I'm going with.
Cool.
We've made it this long.
All right, well, after that touching exchange, I guess there's only one thing left to do, and that's for me to do my part.
I don't think it's dramatic to say that I would be gone. I would be so fucking gone, or I'd be in prison for murder. I have watched this more than once, and every single time I am beside myself after I watch it. Not only because we have the compare and contrast of her heartfelt emotion that's coming through, like, it's heartfelt. There was a thought process there, which is more than we can say for him, which is, I don't know how stupid this person truly is. Because, okay, first of all, it doesn't seem like he cares all that much. Second of all, it's like, how do you, the night before getting married, realize, or just notice, I guess, that you don't really have vows aside that you're gonna smack that ass, and you're just okay with that. You don't get any little moment of like, oh shit, maybe this is not the time or place to make these kinds of jokes, maybe I should be serious for this one. Especially if you're like the jokey funny guy, it actually would have been impressive for you to take something seriously to show how much you care. Though if you are the jokey funny guy, people would actually laugh, and that didn't really happen for you, so. And I mean, like, we've seen so many videos of people exchanging vows and being emotional or tearing up, and you don't have to tear up, obviously, but for it to be a moment where you're emotionally present, and for this to just be an immediately sexualized thing where he basically humiliates her in front of everyone to the point where the fucking minister or whatever was like, are you sure? This man was trying to save your life, dude. He was trying to give you a second chance. But if a minister says, are you sure? Think about it like 7 extra times, because you are fucking up so big time that people outside of your situation are stepping in to be like, hey, you might want to say something. The minister had to say, you need to say some words now. That is appalling. I would be so embarrassed if I were getting married and my vows were so stupid and so shit that a minister had to be like, hey, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say something else, dude. Say something meaningful. Please, for the love of God, do something that makes it seem like you're not just some dumbass high school jock who just showed up today randomly and decided to marry this girl that he's been with since high school, apparently, according to the vows, which is even more disgusting, because it's like, you've been together for such a long time and that's all you have to say? You've gotten to know someone for at least over a decade based on their perceived ages, and that's all you have to say? If they did this on TikTok just to go viral, which I kind of doubt, but if that were the case, what is the point, first of all? If you're doing this at your real wedding, so it's not just entirely staged, if you're doing this at your real wedding just to go viral because you had shitty vows, is that really what you want to be doing? Like, is that a goal in your life? Like a real thing you're aiming for? I don't know. You guys can let me know. I've just been seeing such a surplus of these fucking videos with these dumbass vows, and it's almost always the husband too, which is not great. Just like in terms of any types of stereotypes or biases that people might already have towards men, this is not great. And on the contrary, I kind of feel like it feeds into toxic masculinity of like, oh, I'm a guy, I can just come in here and not care because what are feelings? I don't know those. And it's like, men have feelings, you're just dumbing it all down because, you know, you're a moron. But you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.